Hey guys, welcome back to Ginger Beard Aquatics. Today I'm going to show you what it's like to be an aquaponic researcher for today. So if you guys are interested in that and want to see what I do on a day-to-day basis, make sure to stay tuned. If you guys like this, let me know if there's anything you want me to explain more. I can definitely do more in-depth looks at different parts of the systems or different parts of the facilities or whatnot, but just let me know, and I hope you guys enjoy. So I'll be the first one to admit that I did a little bit of prep work before I came in here this morning to make things a little bit easier. Because a lot of the stuff that I do requires two hands, and I only have one hand right now. So we'll go over here, which is my aquaponic systems, and we have six identical systems that we use for replicated studies. And currently right now I'm looking at 8 different LED lights for lettuce production that are inexpensive in comparison to the control ones that are super expensive. And the day-to-day things that I do here are I check the water quality within the systems out of the sump right here. And I use this instrument right here, which is called a YSI, and it does pH, DO, and temperature are the 3 things that it does for us. And then we also look at the electrical conductivity of each one of these systems that we have. And that is what I do when I first get in here. The next thing that I start doing is I come through and check on the systems, making sure in the tanks that there are no mortalities of fish, and then coming to the top of the clarifiers and stirring up all this stuff here so it settles down to the bottom and I can drain it off and remove it from the systems. I'll just do a quick dry run example basically. So what we have is a bucket that has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 liters on it. You put it underneath here, and then you turn the ball valve, and you have all your waste that would come out in theory. And since I did it this morning, it's a little bit murky, but nothing too crazy. And normally what we would do with this waste is we would come in here and dump it into the mineralization tank, where we break down all the solid waste that are still remaining in the fish waste and excess fish food, and then can add it back into the systems as a nutrient for the plants. So yeah, I guess another really important thing to talk about would be what aquaponics is. Aquaponics is the integration of aquaculture, which we have here with the tilapia, and we have hydroponics here with the lettuce that we're currently growing. And you can see the different color lights that we have throughout the different systems. The other thing that I did today was I cleaned out these guys. These are our mineralization tanks, our biofilters, our fine solids filtration. And what we do is drain the entire thing down to flush out all the solids, come in with a hose, spray it all out, and then fill it back up. I also daily am coming in and checking on the temperature of these individual systems as well as the humidity. We'll come over to a better lighted area so you can see it better. So I would come into the jungle of plastic and we would look at it, and so I would record, what is that, 8170, and I just come on to the next system and do that same thing again and again and work my way through out all of the systems. And we have 6, like I said, in total. And now we'll head back to my office and I'll show you guys the breakdown of stuff that I do on a week-to-week basis and what that looks like in terms of what all happens within the systems. So like I was saying, if there's anything that you are interested in or are wanting a more detailed explanation on, I am more than willing to, make a video about it and explain the different parts of the systems for you. Now we're back into the office, and this is a breakdown of what I do every single day of the week. So Monday through Saturday I do all the daily duties, and then I do plant height, so I'm measuring the longest leaf on the individual plants that are representative samples. And then we also calibrate the YSI that I showed you guys. We also have then the full water quality, which I just showed you guys. And we do PPFD, which is measuring PAR at the top of the plant canopy, which is it's pretty cool. It's just very monotonous over and over again. And then we do the flow rates to make sure all the systems are having the same water flow throughout them. And then today, which is Thursday, we cleaned the biofilters and we did plant heights, and then we repeat the PPFD and full water quality, and then Saturday, and then Sunday I have off. So that's all that we do, or I should say that I do on a weekly basis. On a day-to-day basis, you can see what I do. I also have to go up to our greenhouse later on today, so we'll get to go up there and see what that looks like and what that aquaponics system, we actually have 2 of them up there, looks like. We'll take the Gator up to the greenhouse. Let's hop on in. Now we have arrived up at the greenhouse. So in terms of up here, this is a smaller size commercial scale that we can show it to people. Currently there isn't anything in the systems. As you can see, everything is all empty, and there is nothing in the rafts whatsoever, which is sort of sad to see, but it is what it is. And so what I normally would come up here and do is check to make sure that this system, like I did the last one, is all squared away. It has all the proper parameters, and if not, I have to add in different types of bases to make sure that it is good. And same thing with cleaning off the clarifiers and biofilters, doing that same thing in here. And then we can see the smaller IBC tote system that we have for our aquaponics system that has some type of halophyte in here that also can grow in freshwater. And then we have some koi down in the bottom of this system. You can sort of just barely make them out as they swim around. But yeah, I'm just going to top off the water in this system here and then drain off all of the waste in these systems over here. And then that's mostly all for the afternoon. And then we have the end of day stuff, which I'll show you guys in just a minute. So we're back in the evening things right before I depart. And what I'm going to do is check the temperatures and humidity again. I am going to also check the kilowatt meters for the electrical draw on the actual lights themselves, which you can see right here. So I'm just going to go through and click watts, record that, go to kilowatts, and the amount of time that they've been on. And then we are going to come back and feed the fishies. So we'll have to see. I think I can probably, come in here and feed with one hand and show you guys how just explosive they are. Now time to feed the tilapia. They will just explode for this. There we go. These guys are a little more docile than the other ones, but let's go grab another one of these guys and fill it up into the next one. Well, that was a dud as well. Let's see if the next one is any better. These guys are usually pretty active. Ooh. There we go, that's more like it. So I'm going to do it to the other 3, and then we'll wrap up the end of this video. they're the more feisty ones out of all of them. I don't know if you can see them in there. Try to get you through that gap. There's about 20 fish in each one of these tanks, and each of them get fed 80 grams in the morning, 80 grams in the evening. So that's all I have for you guys today, just a little look at what it is to be an aquaponic researcher. If you guys have any other questions or things you want me to highlight more or whatever, comments about how cool it was, let me know in the comments below and I'll try to make a video pertaining to any of that. And if I don't know the answer, I'll try to find someone else here at the facility that could be able to answer your question for you. Hope you guys have a blessed day. I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.